guy that's sending him out to pasture?
That's it, that's the label I get, so I'll let Eddie talk whoever wants to, and then I'll say some final words.
All right, first of all, I just want to thank everybody for coming. I want to say thank you to Adele for setting this up. Did a great job. Thank you very much. I want to thank Gene and Gina for coming. I'm sure Tommy appreciate you guys. Very surprised to see you guys here. So thanks for coming and helping us.
He knew it. She told him
celebrate
last night.
Tommy's career and sharing her.
Did you know? Did you know, Tom? Did you know?
Yeah.
How did you know?
You didn't know.
He's just saying that.
Why, of course.
You're making you saying
I'll
this
get
makes me feel bad.
Guys have met Tommy.
Come on.
Tommy
Someone
is
must have seen it.
one of the best liars I ever met.
He is. Yes.
He can tell you something straight faced, and you will believe it, and it's completely a lie. So I never believe anything he says, ever. So, anyway,
People like that.
all right. So when I started at Sharing back in 1987, Tommy had already been here 15 years. Right? I didn't know him then. I used to see him walking by over in Union. He used to walk through U3 where I was working. On his way, he was cutting through to get onto the other side of the lot over there. And he was working for Validation. He was doing autoplay stuff in U2 or U14 or something. He would cut through U3. And I see this guy with his red beard always cutting through. I said, "Who the hell is this guy? He always just walked through here." Right? I didn't know who it was. Then I go to work for Validation, and he's not there. I actually replaced him. He had been sent on assignment to K10. So they needed somebody to do autoclave, so they brought me in. I didn't know I was replacing him, but he shows up later. He's like, "Who the hell is this guy?" so then we were thrown together, right? And it's been, we've been together ever since, actually. So that was like in 1994 or so. And we had many adventures doing autoclaves all over Kenilworth and Union, and many other projects that we worked on. Tommy and I became kind of really close friends, even though we're complete opposites when it comes to sports. I mean, complete opposites. Tommy is a Met fan. I'm a Yankee fan.
He likes Boston, doesn't he?
He's a Boston fan too, which is even worse for a Yankee fan.
I'm a Jets fan.
Right? He's a Jet fan, Giant fan. He's a Devils fan, I'm a Ranger fan.
Wow.
Oh, and he just used to love to put the digs in whenever my teams would lose, all right? Unfortunately, except for the Devils, all the other teams of mine beat his teams all the time. So it wasn't too bad. Of course, he did have 2004. I won't say any more about that, but we'll let him have that one day. He did call me from the stadium that night when Boston won that game. Called me on the phone. I'm sure he was drunk because he was just screaming at the phone, "Eddie!" Anyway, Tommy, I just want to say it's been a great time over the last, it's been about 20 years that we've been working together. It's been a great time. You've helped out on all my projects. I tell you, I really couldn't run a project unless he was around because I didn't trust anybody else to help me do anything. And it always worked out, all my projects, whenever they came to actually execute, I would be on vacation. I don't know how that happened. It always happened. And poor Tommy would be left there going, "You're on vacation again? What the hell?"
Don't worry about Tommy. Tommy got your raise last year. Don't worry.
Anyway, Tommy, I raise my glass to you. Wish you good luck in your future.
Good luck, Tommy.
Best of health.
Who else?
Oh, Jerry.
I'm going to be the last one.
Last one?
I'm going to say a couple things. My wife worked with Tom, believe it or not, like 100 years ago.
Where?
In tablet manufacturing
Get out.
in U13 too. When this president, well, I'm going to call him president, but Carter, had this EEO thing about the women having to work in the workforce, and they gave opportunities for women in the corporation to cross-train in different areas. But my wife actually worked side by side with him, and Tommy was showing her how to break down a tablet press. Now, you think that those learnings would take hold in the future? Believe me. But anyway, she said, "Tommy's retiring? I can't believe it. It seems like it was yesterday I was working with him." Like,
Yeah.
You know, but that's just the way it is. But anyway, she wishes you a good retirement and all the health and happiness, and also to Eugene too, because she remembers when you guys came over to our house and ate all our food and drank all of our food. Thank you.
Paul, you want to finish it out? I mean, do you want me to go?
Doesn't matter,
before
you go, no, go.
No, I mean, I wanted to just.
No, Rank has his privileges, remember?
Just do what you gotta do.
I'll go. All right, so I actually put a few things down, because I wanted to make sure I got everything. Everything. So,
And that's all you have?
so this is it. I go slow. So first, so I started probably 17 years or so ago. My first project, and who do I run into? But Tommy and Eddie. I mean, so I guess first of all, I'm thinking, wow, this is great. These guys are going to show me the ropes, and I mean, you have this to thank for that, which I guess is not really that good of a thing. Based on the fact that they tried to steer me at that point 17 years ago. But again, always cross paths, and here we are 17 years later. I like to say basically, it's a line I use for my brother because I always used to get in trouble, and then he'd do the same things 2 years later, never got in trouble. I like to say kind of that, I would say Tommy paved the golden road. I mean, he kind of was the one that probably got in trouble so that I didn't, and, did the things that so that, people that succeeded him would not get in trouble. So definitely what I consider is paving the golden road. The one thing I do enjoy, I can't stand history, I'm a science math guy, but what I do like is I like the ability to link to the past, and the people I'm surrounded with here give me that. And Tommy, we've shared many a story or discussion about the past, and some of the things I kind of put my fingers in my ears because I don't want to hear them, I don't want to know what went on in the coding road. Does it still go on? No, okay, good. But it's a link to the past, and it's a link to history, and for me that's always something very special. I like to look back to know kind of for me who made my future, who kind of took the lumps and who developed and built Kenilworth to what it was, and Union to make my life easy. And for that, I'm very thankful. I mean, I certainly value and respect what you've done 40 years. I mean, I'm 15 and I can't imagine 40, so.
You're not going to get 40.
I won't.
I'll
get 40 this year. I might actually get 50.
Sorry, how old are you? How old are you?
I don't want to go there. I'll go there. I mean, Tommy started before my parents got married. And I wasn't even born, so let's leave it there. I didn't want to go there. But now that you mention it, I think for me, the mentality, what I liked is, I call it the worker mentality. There wasn't one thing I ever asked Tommy to do. And I mean, I need you to go up on the roof and jump off, and he would have done it. I mean, that's literally, he would do whatever I asked. And, that's kind of what I considered, I'll do anything, I'm flexible, whenever you need me, I'm there for you. And it's funny because it's right. I mean, Eddie's always going, and there's Tommy to pick up the pieces, or, there's, I'm out, or Rich is out, and who's picking up the pieces? Tommy. So you could always count on Tommy to do those things, and for that, again, very thankful. Now, I will say on the flip side, this is, and you guys may know this or not, but that's I'll do anything you need me to, but about once a month, you'd see Tommy. Hair's all over the place, the beard is just mangy, right? It's like disheveled, it's, whatever, 10, 11 o'clock, and then I'm doing whatever, and about 2 hours later, I'm looking for him. Where the hell is Tommy? Nobody knows. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting in my office, and there goes Tommy. Hey,
nice
what's up?
haircut.
Tommy, wow, looking sharp. Hair's all trimmed, hair's all, so that, 30-minute lunch, once a month or so turns into like a 2-hour haircut. I certainly miss that.
In fact, my last haircut was, are you on your time or their time? I said, yeah, it's my time from here on out.